Okay, I've been watching a lot of videos about folding knives and been learning a lot from it. Learning how to take them apart, appreciate them, sharpen them, anodize them, things like that. I thought, well, now I have a good enough collection that maybe I can share some of the stuff that I've learned. Um, so how did I get into this? I've always carried knives around, Boy Scout knives or Swiss Army knives or Leatherman knives. Didn't have it all the time, but then a couple of years ago I started playing Irish bagpipes, Uilleann bagpipes, and if you do that well, you really should have reeds. You should make your own reeds, and to get the right tone and in tune, you end up having to shave off tiny little bits of cane. And I noticed a lot of pipe players would use these Opinel knives, and I didn't even know what it was. I'd seen them before. They didn't look as shiny as this, but and what you do is you can just take off just little shavings here or there, and it'll change the way this reed behaves. So I started carrying around this knife, and found that I use it a lot. I mean, it's light, doesn't take up that much room, and it occurred to me, well, maybe I should always carry a knife, and maybe there's other knives or better knives that I could carry. So we were in Paris earlier this year, and I went to a shop that carried the whole line of Opinel, and I guess it's called Les Opinel. So I got a larger one, but it turns out that I don't use it. It's bigger than I need, so that could end up being sold. The first knife that I got was this Spyderco. I think it's a native 5. It took me a long time, I don't know if it's because my hands are old and they're kind of dry, to figure out how to hold it and open it one-handed. And I still don't really know how to close it. So anyway, I kind of like the ability to open and close with one hand. I think it's a little kid thing inside me, so I'll probably end up selling this. I also got some spring assist knives. This is a Benchmade Amicus, and nice fast action on it, but the spring assist makes me a little nervous, and there's a lock on it, but I didn't really see the need for having that when you can get knives that you can open and close without having a spring assist. I did get this around the same time from my daughter as a Christmas present, and it's got really nice action on it, really solid, but it's got this spring assist in it, and you can't really close it one-handed. I can't do it easily. What I did then is I got, actually have 3 here. This is the ZT 0450, and really fast action. There's no spring. That's just all me on the lever. And I'm having some fun with this knife. This is like my workhorse. Try different things. So I've polished this. And it was a kind of a machined satin finish to begin with. I polished this up a little bit and then anodized it, which was fun learning how to do. Pulled it apart, made some adjustments so it behaves exactly the way I like. And then having done all that, I kind of missed the original look as well, so I got another one. And then I saw that they had this CF model, and it's just like these, but it's a lot lighter. And this is in my top 3 knives. I really enjoy having this knife. These aren't really in order. In fact, I got the next 3 in the last week. went a little crazy. This is a Boker. I think it's the Qui-Con or something. It was not that expensive, but it's got really nice action on it, and it looks sleek and cool. This is, I think, also another Boker, and it looks probably a little scary, but with the Coca-Cola wood, it's really nice. This lock was sticking and making it difficult to put back in, but a little bit of work on it, and I was able to bring it back. That's the other thing. I picked up a KME sharpener, and also a how's it called? A sharp maker. It's a belt sander sharpener that I use, and also a strop block, which puts the final shaving sharp edge to it, and also helps to polish up the edge. This one I actually got today, and it's a little bit different. This is a CRKT. I've never had any of them. By the way, I'm in Portland, and a lot of these places are right here, so I'll have to figure out how to get out there, see if they do any tours or anything. But it had a real nice look, and it has a unique shape. I think it's called the Swindler. Yeah, see the way that looks. That's pretty cool. And I really didn't have to do any adjustment on this, and it's cool. It has this neat pocket clip, which at first I wondered how it would work, but it works pretty good. You have to remember to put it in your pocket while you hold that out, and then turn it. Got this like a couple months ago, and it's a Lion Steel. I think they're called TRE or something, or 3 TRE. Nice action, real nice look. I think this is titanium here and some sort of carbon over here. A nice feel, nice look. It's a little bit more expensive. Oh yeah, check out the. I don't know if you can see this, but the Damascus work on this is kind of spectacular. Wonder how they do that. About a month ago or so, I got this Kershaw Leak. Everybody reviews it quite well, and it's not that expensive, and it comes out like nobody's business. And it's another assist, so closing it is not easy for me to do. I got to do like a 2-hand close. But even though I don't like the assist, there's something about this thing that I'm going to hang on for a while. So this is probably, I don't know, tied for third best. I'm going to skip these two for a second. This was a Kershaw Od 2, and honestly, I thought it was going to be bigger than this. I mean, this is kind of a small. I mean, this is a relatively smaller knife compared to the kind of knives you can get, and this is getting in the range of tiny. But it's got real fast action on it, and it was cheap, and it does all the things that I normally do with a EDC knife that's in my pocket, and so it doesn't have that fast action back. I don't think I've tried to adjust this. I bet I can fix that. And then my number one and number two first. I almost hate to bring this up because I'm afraid people look at that and go, oh, I gotta have that knife. The thing that'll help prevent you from not getting it is I think they start around $500 and go up from there. But this is a South African knife maker who's really an artist. His name is Theon's Prinsloo, and this is the second one I got from his, and I'm saving up my money so I can buy more. But these are the kind of knives that I could just sit and look at. They're just, especially the next one that I'll show you. Pretty decent action on it, not like the other ones, but they open and close really well. This has got that, it's called Hammond, I think, where they heat treat it and it gets extra hard at the edge. So I like that one. And this one is #1 favorite. He does, I think this is called pink wood or rosewood, redwood, but it's a hardwood, and he's etched in a scene in Africa, and then burned in this additional artwork, the plants and stuff. On this side, he's got Bushman art, the stuff that you see on stones and cliffs and caves. And he makes his own Damascus steel. So I don't know. Hope the camera's picking this up well. And then inside, let's see. This thing's so bright it may just kind of blow everything away. But inside, he gives his signature, and he carries over some additional Bushman art. And I just think that's cool. Everywhere you look, there's something neat to look at on this thing. That Bushman art is also on the back here on each one of these segments. So I'll have more videos in the coming weeks and months where I get into detail on each knife, but I wanted to show my overall collection. And like every couple, 2 or 3 weeks, I'll be getting a new knife and probably selling one of these to make room for it. Although I do have a bigger case coming, but at some point I've got to limit what I've got. So I hope that was of some value to some people. And my next video will be on specifically about one of the knives.